is my 6-inch Black Series collection. So this is kind of small. It's only a little shelf above, and to the sides there are 3 3/4 inch displays. But I decided to just showcase my Black Series collection just simply because it can be a reference point for me for when I buy more figures in the future and forget which is the history of it all. So I guess I'll start off with this Sand Trooper. So this Sand Trooper I got in the orange line, and it was originally a gift, and I didn't want it, but I was pretty happy to get it. I wasn't really happy with the joints and everything, and it was a bit heavy on the back, so it was very hard to kind of like display it just standing up. And it was a bit expensive, so even though I wanted to buy more figures, at the time it was a bit too much just because I was really into the 3 3/4. I didn't want to start into this new line, so I didn't bother purchasing any figures on this line. Following figure I did get was this Sand Trooper. Sand Trooper, oof. First Order Snow Trooper, my bad. And this was another gift years ago, or years later. And same thing with like the Sand Trooper. There's not much to it. It's pretty cool, but again, didn't want to get into the line just because, well, hardly it was. There's not really much to it except for this. I could pose it, but I didn't want to warp the skirt it has right there, so I just didn't bother buying any more figures. But then that leads me to this little Phasma back there. So this Phasma I found at a Five and Below recently, a couple months ago, and I was pretty shocked to find it. It has a nice sculpt and everything, but I didn't really want to buy it. But I decided just because this was the sixth character in the line, I probably wasn't going to find this character for cheaper, so I decided to buy it for $5. This then led me to purchase this Bosk in the Archive line, which was a bit hard to find, but I managed to get it at a retail price. And the only reason I even wanted this character was because I was playing a lot of Battlefront 2, and Bosk was a player that I really used a lot, so I wanted to get him in 3 3/4 inch. I wasn't able to find one for, I guess, cheap or at least retail price around there, not overpriced, so I decided to get into this Bosk, which I actually found for about $19 about-ish, which was a pretty cool figure. Then I went back to the place where I found this character, which was a Five Below. Went back to the same place and found this Captain Rex, and I was astonished because this Captain Rex usually goes for about $50 on the secondary market, more or less. And I found this character for $5, and it's like perfect. There's no like errors or anything. I don't think there's no like yellowing. It was just perfect. And it was pretty cool, and I was like, might as well get into the line maybe. Maybe not as much as like the 3 3/4, but maybe just, start purchasing some characters. And then the following character, a couple weeks later, I managed to get myself this Jedi Knight Revan. So I did not get this in the pre-order stages when it was like first released. I got him months later when he was re-released in the online store. He was on discount too. He was, I believe, $15, and I purchased him. And I really enjoy it. Although the left leg is a bit loose, he's a pretty cool character. Following him, I did purchase this Tarkin for about $10. This was the only character that I bought loose, and he's pretty cool. He's the photo reel was what really got to me because I didn't think that they were going to be able to do it, but he looks really nice, and I also got the torture droid that it came with. Following that, I got this Baby Yoda, because why not? This Baby Yoda is pretty cool. He's not worth $10, though. I can tell you that. But because he's Baby Yoda and because it's from the Mandalorian, they're going to charge $10 and people are going to buy it. And I did as well. He's a so nice character. He has very low articulation, but, he's a pretty cool character. Then the next figure that I did buy was this Rebel Fleet Trooper. He's a pretty cool character. I always wanted this in the 3 3/4 inch line, but I was unable to get him when he initially released, I believe, in the Vintage Collection years and years ago. But I was able to get him for about $19 from a guy on a Facebook group. He's a pretty cool character. And then the most recent character that I did buy This is Han Solo and Bespin gear. I enjoy all the characters in their Bespin gear, especially Luke. But this Han is such an amazing character. I really do enjoy getting him. And then the only boxes that I do have, like, still remaining is the Phasma, Rex, Rebel Fleet Trooper, Solo, and Revan. So yeah, this is my 6-inch collection. I might do a 3 3/4 inch like showcase of all the other figures because I have way more figures for the 3 3/4 inch. But for the time being, this is what I have, and I am planning on getting more 6-inch figures. I'm getting the Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano and the Mandalorian Commando. I am getting a Darth Vader and I'm planning on buying a Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I might go back and buy a couple of the old Redbox collection figures. But yeah, this is the lot that I have right now. Hopefully you guys enjoy this type of video, and yeah, this is just a reference video so that sooner or later when I do buy a lot, I can go back and see all the figures and the history of them. So if you guys like this type of content, subscribe and like, and I will see you on the next video.